Well, I am happy that we're finally here. I know that you're happy that
I am.
for this season. And it's people are going to think it's summer, but it's not summer.
Not yet. Something even bigger is upon us.
Way bigger. Say it.
It's Gemini season.
It's Gemini season.
Officially today.
I know.
And I'm a Gemini, true Gemini. Very.
We know. you talk about you being a Gemini. That's your superpower.
Well, that's the thing about Geminis is they love talking about how they're Geminis.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny? All my best friends besides Carrie are all Geminis.
Some people really attract them. This is how you know astrology is real.
Yeah.
It's like, this is how you know astrology is. Like, did you know that of all the main, not to take it, this is kind of a dark turn.
Oh.
But of all the like most prominent serial killers, there's only like 4 zodiac signs between them. All of it. It's like a long list of like 25, 30, 40 people. I can't remember how long the list is. There's only 4 zodiac signs. I don't remember what all of them are, but I know Gemini is one of them.
I believe that.
Because we're planners, we're plotters.
I also know that.
We have your card. We know everything about you. We don't let on that we know everything about you. We're quiet. We take it all in. We hold that information to ourselves, unless we need it later for something, and then.
Great.
You definitely don't want to cross.
Great. So glad we're partners. This is wonderful. This is great. 7 years. That's fun.
Well,
what a fun fact.
You can also use your powers for good, which I feel like that's what I do. I use my powers for good.
You say you've got everyone's number.
I do.
You can read everyone.
I do.
And then
but you can use that for good.
I agree with that.
You can use that for like knowing when someone's down or needs a pick me up or needs some words of encouragement or something like that. It doesn't have to be used for evil.
Yeah. So my other, obviously Amy, my other friend Amy, who's a Gemini. So it's you, Riley, Mitch, Amy.
Well, Amy the day before me.
Yep.
On the same year.
Yep.
Riley the same day as me. We both have the same birthday.
Mm-hmm.
So we're in Geminis are the twins, and so we're like this twin. Yeah,
the two of you together.
I know.
Don't cross you guys. I mean,
definitely don't.
But like with Amy, it's like she's literally, it's the thing with Geminis, right? That you hear, like you just are, like you have less friends.
Yep.
But way tighter.
Yes.
Like it's like,
exactly.
That's just a thing. And
exactly.
And that's over all of you.
Yeah. That's actually every Gemini I know.
Yeah.
Their friend group is small but mighty.
Yeah. And when Amy doesn't like you.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah.
I know, but it's more like she'll like see someone in a bar and be like, I don't like her energy.
See, because
she's
pick it up.
She's dead to me. Yeah. She's dead to me. And I'm like, then you walk in and she's like, you see that girl over there? And you're like, yeah, nope. Bad juju. Bad juju. And I'm
she's working through something. You don't want to get too close to that.
It's so true.
You don't want to get too close to that.
Yep.
Okay, so I saw did you know that like 10 people just escaped from prison in
This is
New
so
Orleans?
dark today.
Well, okay,
10 people escaped from, I did not
from
hear
prison
this.
in New Orleans like last week. 5 of them I think are still at large. 5 have been caught, but half of them Geminis. So they were like, you're a Gemini? Because Geminis love to talk to each other about being Geminis, right?
Yeah, I know.
So
I hear it between you guys all the time.
They got together like this Gemini. Hey, we're all Geminis. Like, we need to plan and plot this.
Yeah, and then a Pisces comes in. They're like, hell no.
They're like, no.
I don't trust you. Aries, too much.
Gemini does F with Aries, though.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's me.
That I'm not sure about.
Lindsay. What about Capricorn? How about, we're just doing a full astrology report today.
This is the astrology episode.
Yeah, this is the astrology episode.
Who's our astrology buffs out there?
I love it.
Tell us, who does Gemini vibe with?
I know, that would be a good question to ask.
Yeah, because I'm no expert, but I do know a thing or two about Geminis.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you're ready, because you got Beyonce this weekend.
Yeah.
How many Beyonce shows have you been to?
This will be my 3rd. It'll be Riley's 4th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you got Beyonce this weekend, and then we're going to Denver for our retreat.
Yes.
And that's on your birthday.
We leave on our birthday.
Yep. And the funniest thing about Drew is, as we're getting this retreat going here, as we're going, every person's like, oh, excited for the retreat. And he's like, it's my birthday. It starts on June 3rd.
Starts on my birthday.
It starts on my birthday.
Yeah.
Just like, and everyone's just like, oh, really? It's just like, I'm like, the next word out is, it's my birthday.
Yeah. Part of that is just like, I want a little bit of grace when you see me like.
Yes, when you're totally hammered on the plane or just.
Because then I want them to go, oh, it's his birthday.
Oh, it's his see, birthday. That's what it is.
Yeah.
You're setting the stage for you to make some poor choices.
Well,
And then I'll be like, I'm his partner.
Right.
And so I have to be there with him with these things.
That's right.
And then I can get a free pass to get weird.
Yep.
Yeah, it gets so weird on the Compass retreats.
I know. They're fun.
It is fun, but it's nothing wild.
Nothing too crazy. I've seen some crazy stuff, but nothing too crazy. I mean, we're realtors. We're kind of known for work hard, play hard kind of mentality.
We sure are. We sure are. We deserve it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And you're going to be 43, right?
44. Yeah.
I'm always off by 1.
44.
Oh my
Getting
God.
up there. Getting a little long in the tooth.
A what? A little
long in the tooth, as your dad would probably say.
A little long in the tooth. I actually have never heard that.
I guarantee your dad's heard it. Ask Gary as soon as we leave here.
Okay. I'm going to do that.
He'll go, yeah, like you're getting old.
Yeah.
He'll know.
I mean, he's got some stuff, as we know with my dad.
Yeah, he's always got a saying. And,
And did we ever talk about the green apple on here?
Yes.
Yeah, we did. The green apple quick step. Yeah, that's when you have a little tummy ache.
That's when your tummy's not feeling so good.
And you got to run to the bathroom.
The green apple quick step.
I don't know if anyone else knows
that.
Listen,
I won't be using that one.
I know. It's a good one. It's a good one. But now we've got, so we've the summer. It's been disgusting here. We're not going to talk about weather. I'm going to go quick past it. But it's summertime.
Yep.
We've got concerts coming out. We went to Art Whirl last weekend.
Yeah.
Which was so fun. Did you get any art?
No, I didn't. You know what? Okay, not to talk about weather. It was Art of Burr. Art of Burr.
Yeah, you went on the day where it was fucking cold.
So cold and windy.
Yeah.
They had these canned cocktails.
Yep.
Art and Pop, I think they're called.
Yep.
And I couldn't even hold on to it because it was so cold. I would take a sip and then set it on the table. Warm up my hands, take a sip, set it on the table. It was cold.
This thing is...
I did not... Normally, we'd stay there until it's like...
This one? Yeah. Okay, I'm like, what's going on? The whole thing is dropping. Oh, that's pushing the wrong one there.
Mine is still good?
Yeah, it's perfect. Okay, so Art of Burr. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, we normally stay there until the very end, but I was just too cold. I had to go home.
Yeah.
Turn on the fire.
I know. That was something. I went the second day, and there was some really cool music playing at Indeed. They had some great music there, which was really fun. And then got some vintage shorts. I mean, I love them, but I also get a little. There's some things there was a Dior negligee that Alicia was looking at that she really liked. I'm like, I don't think you can do hand-me-down negligees. I mean,
I don't know.
I know. I'm like, and I said to her, I'm like, that's like picking used underwear out of a bin in the corner.
Yeah.
I mean, is that
and
something?
Being oh, these will do.
Yeah, these are cute. Try these on. No. There's some things you just can't thrift or.
Well, some people have a specific thing for that, and unless you're that person, then no to the reused.
Right, and I'm like, but the shorts I did get were sweet. And I can't wait to see them. I'm very excited about them.
Well, I can't wait to see them this summer.
Yep.
You should have worn them today.
Nope, too cold.
Okay.
Oh, weather again.
Sorry.
I know, good stuff. But I will tell you this, though. It's now that it's becoming summer and Carrie and I went and did some shopping the other day at the Mall of America, which is not my favorite place to go, especially only at certain times I go.
Yeah.
So we went Monday.
I'll go if I have to.
At 11. So it was perfect. So we went, did a little shopping, hung out, ate at the Nordstrom Cafe, which is the jam with that tomato basil soup. Gets me every time.
I know you love
and
that.
then I know it's so good. And then I was like, okay, well, we have to do my favorite thing here. And Carrie's like, okay, what are you doing? I'm like, fly over America. Have you done that?
No, I have not done this. I've heard of this. I've heard it's really cool. And actually, I think I would really like it. Because I like stuff like that.
Really like it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, no one will go with me because it's kind of expensive. But I'm like, hey, so it's like that simulated thing. So you're flying over, this one was fly over Hawaii.
Yeah.
And Carrie was just like, okay, I get kind of motion sickness. She's like, well, I'd be okay. I'm like, yeah, I get motion sickness. We'll be fine. It's totally cool.
Yeah, no.
So we getting there, and then it's like it starts going, and Carrie's just like, and the light's shining, and it starts going, and I look over at her, and she's just like, and then just her whole hoodie up over her. She's like, oh God. She's like,
couldn't do it.
She was just like, I think I'm going to throw up. I'm like, we just started. It's like, this is not even bad. And so then then she kind of every time it starts getting chill, then it kicks up a notch, and then they do that thing where like all of a sudden you can feel like a mist of water when you go over the ocean, like it's like a mist.
That. Yeah. Are you like moving like this?
Like you're like hang gliding over the whole thing, and then like you're above like volcanoes, and like, so it did this, and then all of a sudden she's like. You're going over this beach, and there's she's like, it's like sunscreen. She's like, there's sunscreen in my face. It's in my mouth. What's going on? And I'm like, oh yeah, I brought that with me just to give it the whole.
You're adding.
I didn't bring it with me, but she was like, what? And I'm like, yeah, just to give it more, to be really
there. A bird poops on you.
Yeah, right, exactly. Things like that.
Fun.
Yeah, a bird hits you like Fabio in the face, things like that. Just to really be interactive.
I love that.
Then it goes by the volcano. I just start a fire underneath
just lit a lighter in front of her face.
Yeah.
That is, I would
but you got to go.
I will do it. That sounds fun.
You have to put it on but that's just one of those, besides that and puzzles, those are my two nerd things that I love to do.
Well, speaking of like flying and simulators, my number one nerd thing that no one knows I do is I have a flight simulator app on my phone, and I like simulate flying. Like I'll do like a whole, this is how I wind down. So like I'll do a whole like I'll fly like from one city to the other, like the full like several hour long flight. Now, I don't like sit there and watch I'll put it on autopilot and like go do something else, and then but like I mean take it very not seriously, but I think we should get like something product placement for Delta, like for this. Like this is our theme. Fly over America. You're flying. Like I would love to have a real blown. Like there are people who sometimes I'll come across people on TikTok who have like the full like flight deck simulator, like with a whole screen, where they like actually it's more like an actual flight simulator. I would love to have one of those one day. I mean, it takes up like a whole room, so you can't that's precious real estate in your house, but. Yeah, that's
a commitment.
It is
right there.
I would love it though. I would spend so much time doing that.
Yeah.
I mean, I spend hours just on my phone doing it. Like, when I don't have anything else to do. That's like my little nerd thing.
That is nerdy. I like that.
It's very, very nerdy.
Yeah.
Because I am like so into all kinds of mostly like commercial airliners. That's my thing.
Okay.
So I know like all the different types of planes. I know when I get on a plane, I know what kind of plane it is. I know the seating configuration. I know how many people it holds. I know its cruising speed. And
this is very, I know.
Yeah.
It's helpful for,
I guess,
someone. I mean, for me, when I'm calling you saying what's going on, tell me what's happening with everything. So I do appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
So
thank you.
Yeah,
you're welcome.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah,
I know. We have a lot of trips coming up. You've got that. I'm going to Chicago to see Nick Acosta, my favorite singer.
This is the second time in a few years that you've seen her, right?
I saw her like 5 years ago.
Okay.
But it's Charlie and I's 20-year anniversary.
Oh, wow. Year. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
20 years with the big guy, huh?
20 years with that
old man.
big lug. Yep. But I said to him, like, well, what's the plan, for our 20th? He's like, well, we're in a little bit of a downswing for, it's just being an entrepreneur. There's ups, there's downs.
Absolutely.
Like we're in a little bit of a downswing. He's like, I'm like, well, what are we going to do? He's like, it's fine. We do plenty around town. I'm like, it's our 20-year anniversary.
Yeah, no, that's not going to fly, brother.
Now we're back to the flying thing that connected the whole thing.
Comes full
That's
circle.
where he should plan like a full-on trip to something.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, so right now, I feel like you need to talk to my husband and help him with this 20-year anniversary.
I will help.
It's on June 18th.
Okay, I'm on it.
And he better deliver something here.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, it's like, I don't care if it's like an overnight at the Hewing, something.
Okay.
I just need something.
Oh,
right? I get something out like that.
I'll help. Don't worry.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yep, I got you.
But it's going to be pool time soon.
Yes.
You're going to have your Speedos out.
Yes.
When do you wear your Speedos?
I'm not a Speedo guy.
Ever?
Ever. No. They don't. I just have not. Well, I haven't found the right kind. If anybody has recommendations on like, I need like Speedos for like a bigger guy. I'm just like a bigger guy. They're always, even if I get like whatever size I'm supposed to have, no, I'm always like spilling out of it.
Oh,
you know? Well, just like
this just keeps getting better. Yep, that's hard. I'm sorry.
No, it's like so. I don't know.
Snug in there, right?
Yeah, I've never found like the right fit. Let's just put it that way.
Well, I think you put it every way that we could ever imagine. Okay, so you can't wear a Speedo.
I don't ever feel like they fit right.
So you wear like the inches what's the inch thing?
I just wear shorts.
Like, but I mean, there's like the 5-inch, the 7-inch. So
no
Charlie
more than a 5.
likes to.
I'm a
we used to do
short.
like it was like freaking jams. I'm like, are these knickers?
Yeah, just below the knee.
Just are these?
That's how you spot the straight guys. You're like, oh.
Oh, I know. Like, what is happening? And he's just like, I need. I'm like, no. This is
no.
I remember jams in the 90s. Yeah, I'm like, what is going on? So I got him into a 7-inch.
That's pretty good.
And 5 inches.
I'm no longer than a 5. And then when I lay out, like I hike them way up. Like my tan line's way up here.
Yep.
That's the other thing. At this point, if I were to wear a Speedo, like I'd have my Speedo, then I'd have like the tan line.
And we're
right
back
here.
to the Speedo, Lindsay.
And it would look so weird. Yeah.
In this area.
Well, then you'd see my tan line sticking.
He's pointing a lot.
I'm gonna cover up.
Yeah. But the Speedo thing, it's just like what do you call the ones that are like the?
It's like a trunk.
Yeah, like the ones that like 007, Daniel Craig wore.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about?
It's called like even though they're not. You think of trunks as like shorts, but
like boy shorts,
that
kind of
square. It's like a square trunk cut.
I feel like you could wear that.
Yeah.
But
I would love. I wish I could find the right Speedo for me.
No, we are gonna look. We're gonna
figure
find
this
the
out.
right one.
We're gonna figure this out.
Maybe the next episode we can be on location of you trying on all different Speedos.
I would do it.
I'm sure listeners and our watchers would.
Well, I don't know
viewers,
if we have the right kind of viewers, but yeah.
I think
we'll see.
We'll see how that goes. But it's summertime. Then it's like now we just have to like. Now all of a sudden I'm like I got to get my shit together.
Yeah.
It sneaks up on you, and then it's just like
It
now I
does.
have to, wear things I wasn't planning on.
Right. Yeah.
So that's my next thing of you helping me.
Okay.
Work.
Let's
Work that body.
You have these training sessions with me. We
I know.
Can get into the gym.
I know. It's just like getting
No
there
pressure. We'll use them
so
whenever you
hard.
want. Trust me. I know. Getting there is the hardest part.
I know, but then you feel so good when you leave.
I know. And when you get a little routine going, and you're like, okay, that's.
I know, but then it takes like 3 months to see results.
Well, it shouldn't take 3 months. It should take like 1 month to start seeing results.
All right.
Yeah. By 3, you should be like, other people should be noticing at that point.
Yeah, like, watch out.
Like, whoa, like
oh my God.
You must look at your guns.
Yeah, look at your guns.
Because that's the thing, we're gonna get your guns going.
I know.
Yeah. We're gonna get those going.
Yep. Little babies.
Aw. Look at those little babies.
I used to have guns. They gone now. I know.
We're gonna pump those up.
No, I know. We're gonna work on this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anytime, I'm ready for you.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what else do we got? What else can we cover?
Well, Last of Us. You're watching? I know.
Yeah, I'm pretty much up to speed. But Pedro Pascal,
Yeah.
I mean, if you haven't watched it, but it's like, God,
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, I know. Just turn this off.
If you're not caught up, change the channel.
Uh-oh. Is Lindsay not caught up?
You still haven't? Have you started at all?
No, because I'm afraid to watch it when I'm holding Delilah because I'm scared.
Yeah, don't let her.
Okay, let's not spoil it for her. But
Okay.
but the thing
But
is,
it's so good.
It's so good.
Dark.
It is dark, yeah. So it's based on a game. It's based on a video game. I played the part 1 of the video game, which lines up with the first season. But apparently, the second game is this season and next season that I guess they've already ordered, and it would take a third season to finish the second game, and the third season of the second game. So we have season 1 is part 1 of the game. Now we're on season 2, which is the beginning of part 2 of the game. Next season 3 will be like the middle of part 2 of the game, and then they would need a season 4, which is in order to get to the last part of the game. And we're back. So there's a lot. My point is, there's a lot of story left here.
Okay, but Pedro Pascal.
We're almost on the last episode.
I know, but yeah, it's good. But it's just like you have to be in the right mindset to watch
Definitely.
Because then it can go real dark.
It is very dark. I mean, it's the apocalypse, the end of the world.
I know.
As we know it.
I don't think that
I feel fine.
I would do well in the apocalypse. But it's like
I definitely would not.
No.
No.
The two of us, we're
way.
screwed.
There's no way. There's no way I would even fight like to keep going. You know what I mean? Like,
well, if you know, yeah, I see what you're saying.
I would just be like, I don't know.
Bite me.
Like if they get
Like
me, they get
literally.
me.
Yeah.
If they get me, they get me. You know, like I wouldn't be doing all the things that they're doing to like stay away from the zombies. I'm not trying that hard. No.
You're just gonna
To
lay
live
down?
in this like hellscape? No.
Yeah, but if somebody was trying to kill you now.
Yeah, well, yeah, because there's like look at all this that we have to live for. But like, if it was the apocalypse and you have to live in like zombie world for the rest of your life, like I would, if one was like running after me, I would run away. But if it got me, it got me. I wouldn't like devote my whole life to like staying alive and staying away from them. You know what I mean?
I know. I was telling Charlie, I think that I could be that. I could be the Ellie. I could be that person. Like that.
Oh, you think so?
I feel like I could. I would work really hard to do that. But then he's like, "Remember when I asked you last night if you could pull the trash down to the end of the driveway?" And you were like, "I am exhausted." And I'm like,
"Yeah, I
do remember that."
Yeah.
So I'm like, "Well,
there's no way."
Yeah, I get tired.
No. The zombies would be like, "She's tired."
Yeah, just go get her.
Yeah.
I'd be like, "Yeah, sounds good."
Yeah.
Yeah. What's
Now,
that?
as a zombie, that could be fun.
It could be.
Once you turned.
I know, but like the outfits are not cute. Like,
That's true. I don't think they care about that, but I don't think they wear Speedos.
Maybe. We don't know.
I'd watch it.
I know. That'd be good. I'd watch that. Yeah. Speedo zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
Okay. This could be something. This has got legs.
It does. It's going somewhere.
I know.
What else are you like into right now, show-wise? Anything?
Okay, so the Mormon Wives thing, they're on second season, right? So I watched the first season. Did you watch it?
No, I didn't.
Okay, well,
I don't watch any of the wives stuff.
Well, this one is a different one. This is not the Housewives.
No, I know, but like anything like Housewives or like, you know, Mormon wives or Sister Wives. That was one for a minute.
Just anything with wives in it, you're not into.
I don't know.
Now, if it's husbands, you're down.
Different story.
You're like
different story.
Husbands?
The Real House husbands of
you
blah,
watch
blah, blah.
this all that. So would I. Yeah.
Yeah. No, nothing against it. I know that they're really popular like franchises.
I know. It's just like, but the thing is, like, they're all of these now are just so planned now. Like, it's just so
it's
like
scripted.
Well, it's like, okay, I'm going to do something super edgy, and then everyone's in glam, and I mean, it's not whatever. Oh, okay, hold on.
Oh, whoa.
Guess what I saw today?
What?
Kris Jenner's facelift.
They're saying.
Did you see this?
They're saying it looks good.
It looks fabulous.
Listen, whatever they're out here doing, this new stuff, it looks so much better than the old stuff.
Oh my God. It
Christina
looks
Aguilera.
beautiful.
Christina Aguilera looks incredible.
Yes.
Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah.
Meghan Trainor.
Yep.
I mean, it's a new wave of whatever is going on.
Yeah.
It doesn't look as telling. It looks gorgeous, whatever it is.
Gorgeous.
And so now, obviously, it wouldn't be long before Kris jumps on that.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, I was like, oh my God, she got a facelift. And then it's like, then everyone's just like, whoa.
Yeah. I'm glad that the technology is getting better.
Yeah. She looks so good. Those Kardashians.
Yeah.
God. Just an endless supply of money and resources.
Yeah.
There's nothing that they're never like, oh, they're not checking the prices of the milk.
No,
at
why
the
would you
grocery
check the price of
store.
anything? You would not check the price of anything.
That'd be a funny game to be like, how much is a loaf of bread?
I wonder if they know.
They probably don't eat bread.
They're
Carbs.
like, no, it's not organic.
Yeah, it's not great. I know. But like, to have like no thoughts of how much things cost. It's like, okay, I'm going to go on this
matters.
trip. I'll
Let's
take
go.
the vest.
Boom.
I'll take my private jet.
That's mine. This is mine.
Do you think it makes you like not appreciate?
I would think so.
things?
Like, yeah, I think that like part of the fun of buying something that you really want is like, I worked for this.
Yeah. Yep.
This is like costing me something. I have to give up
Yeah.
my resources for this in order to, and then like, I think it would feel different if like it just didn't matter. You just, you can just have anything you want. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I think it would feel different.
Yeah, I mean, it's like so much money, and then even like the kids, it's like, I don't know. That would be a wild.
Do you think it
life.
like starts to feel empty? You know, like what's the whole point? You know, I don't know.
I don't know.
It's getting a little deep, I guess.
But it is like it's an interesting. But yeah, it is a little deep for the Kardashians.
Yeah.
But it is. I don't know. I think about that a lot. Of just like when Sloane's like, hey, can I get this? And it's like a lot of times it's yes, but it's like,
Yeah.
no, you need to
I got
pay for half of this, or you need to
my
like,
parents told me no so much.
Yeah.
All the time.
yeah. And that's when I end up stealing a Fashion Bug credit card
Yep.
back to episode 1.
Yep.
From
Yep.
very beginning
Yep.
to buy my friend's stuff. But it's like, yeah, I don't know. It does feel good to like make your own money and pay
It
for
does.
things and to
I'm
have
glad
a
that-
value to it.
I learned that lesson when I was a 13-year-old. I decided I was going to start a business cutting grass, like for the whole neighborhood.
Yes, as you should.
I like passed out flyers, and I got a lot of customers. And so I was like off to mow my first lawn. Like I go and I'm getting everything like ready with the lawnmower, and my stepdad's like, "Where are you going with that? Like that's my lawnmower." And I was like, "Oh, I just
Dean.
thought, And he's like, "No, we'll go to Sears and you buy one, or
Yep.
and then you can pay me back for it or whatever," which I did. But he's like, "No, you're gonna need your own supplies.
You need
You're
your
running
own
your own
supplies."
business." Yeah. Which I did, and then like I saved up enough money to get like an edger, and then I added that on as like an extra thing you could add
Yeah.
to your. And people were like, it was like $5 to add that on. It takes like
Ooh.
30 seconds to do. Everyone was adding it on. The yards that I did noticeably better in the neighborhood. Oh yeah.
Well, you don't do your lawn now.
No, it's funny how things change.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's interesting.
It's yeah.
But I also started my own business when I was about that age, or
Yeah.
well, a little bit younger,
Okay.
like more 10. Like a babysitters club.
Yeah.
So also, same thing.
Yeah.
Put out flyers all over
Yep.
town, or not all over town, all over the 2 blocks or whatever.
Right.
Probably a block.
3
whatever.
houses, but still,
Forget-
whatever.
Whatever. Whatever. So I did that, and I was just like, put out the whole thing of all the things I would do and all
Yeah.
the things. It was just, I'm like, this is going to kill.
Yeah.
So did that. I also am one of 6 kids, right? So I'm the
Right.
second oldest. So I'm used to like taking
You're already
care
a
of.
babysitter.
I mean, that's all
Yeah.
I did all the time, right? So I'm like, this will be great. I'm going to make some cash. So the issue was every time people would call me, and I'd be like, no, I never had anything going on, but I
Yeah.
was always like, no, like every single person. And then the whole neighborhood was like, they were like, then they had called like my dad, like, isn't this her? And he's like, yeah. They're like, every one of us on this block has called her to see if she would babysit. I didn't give any reason why. I'm just like, no, that's not going to work out. Thanks for calling. Like, just, and just, that's it. And then they were all like, my dad's like, why are you saying no? I'm like, I'm just not feeling it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I just don't want to do that anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, but then I
Second
did.
thoughts.
I know. But then I started babysitting when I got older, and I was like, this is terrible.
Yeah, I babysat too, like fair amount.
Yeah.
In my neighborhood.
I don't like that. I didn't like it.
I just like played,
Yeah.
trucks or games or kickball or like whatever they wanted to do. We just played
Yeah.
games the whole time.
And I think that's because you didn't have other kids at home you were
True.
doing that with, so you had all that bandwidth.
True,
I was
true.
just like
Yeah.
constant babysitter.
Yeah.
But yeah, so my babysitting club didn't go well.
Didn't go great.
Nope.
Yeah. Well,
For everybody out there that still has my flyers.
she's still available. Call now.
I think I even gave it the wrong number. I think I just was like 1-800-ASK Erin or something. I just made up a number that didn't even
It was
go
like
to a number.
It
Like
was
just
like a
something.
sexy.
No, it wasn't sexy.
like you didn't realize it was like a
Oh yeah, totally.
girl 6.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You betcha. And
Oh
then
my gosh.
we went to a 60th birthday party. My brother-in-law Tim had a 60th.
I heard about this.
Yes, and they had a piano player that was like you
Cool.
could go up there and sing with him, and you could do all the stuff. And I will tell you, it got out of control pretty quickly.
Oh my.
Yeah, I mean, I will tell you, you
Use
get
those.
some older people in there and load them up with
I've
booze
I've
with the
seen it.
karaoke piano.
I've
I mean,
seen
it's
it.
it was
I have
something.
seen it. I was an event planner, I've seen.
Yeah, I'm sure you've seen that a ton.
Yes, I have.
Yeah, it was something I would
Yeah.
say to really be aware if you're going to be doing something. It was very fun, but it was like
Good.
just be aware of
Yeah.
what the repercussions of that are.
Yeah, because everyone has a phone now, and all their phones have cameras.
Yeah, there was some video that.
Well, happy birthday to Tim.
Yep. Oh yeah, he had a great birthday.
I'm glad you guys had fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, nice. All right, well, let's go sell some real estate.
Let's do it.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.